just called bathroom. Sorry, I have to say that. Uh, so it's a very complicated story. Complicated. Oh, sorry. Why did I keep my mic away from me? I have to hold it now. I'm not. I don't use the stool or something to hold. Here, let me see. Get. So I have to hold this mic in my hand. Okay. It's at the salah takes time to cancel. So the new contract, old contract, both will be cancelled, and the charges they've given me the new contract for May 29th, since I'm using that also, addition to my old account charges. I won't be paying anyways. It's going to take time that my this account, new account, to be cancelled. So until then, I can use my live streams. Let's see when. So it will be cancelled, and then I'm without an account, without internet. My phone internet, even that is very bad. Try to use WhatsApp with that. Doesn't work. No way was the where the message is going. Time messages were not sent, and can't use that. Can't use my internet, phone internet. So it's about the. So my mom. It was like I was reminded that I called out to my mother in London twice. Very accurate. My mother told me that you called out to me twice. Did you? And I said, yeah. I was mumbling because I was still had to leave Karachi. I was there on a vacation from London. And so later on in year 2000, I told her yes, when I was now, not on vacation to Karachi. Yeah, very accurate. And then that started again because, okay, sometimes the uh, Sheikh Muhammad, His Highness Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan didn't. Can I be? I can't be indirect now. Whatever they've told me, शक दे रहे हैं कि मारा है इनको अपने भाइयों को steps और ये वो खुद power में आना. But that's all a lie. He's got enemies. Like you had enemies, remember? Like someone saying, और एक वो भी है, एक शक में रखते हैं, like a friend of mine in O levels, very uncanny, like you can't catch them. Like I was not proud. I may have some अपना एक robe, just like, some, but I wasn't proud, arrogant. Like I wouldn't put people down just because I think I'm something. I was just a reserved, quiet person, which I came across maybe to other people as arrogant and not talking to them, snubbing them. But I was a very quiet, I wasn't like my friend, hi, and whatever. Sorry, I was just, and I didn't even judge her in that. She was friendly, and I had my own problems and teenage years separated from my teacher. I was very restless, and it was very difficult at times to get up. I had very terrible backaches and depression. I wanted to finish my life, so going to school was difficult for me. And when reaching school, so I was also restless. 45 minutes or an hour for a class was too, I don't know how I made it. In one day, if we had three classes, economics, this, that, it was difficult. So when we are outside and there's a break, O levels, then my friend would be standing there talking to someone, like, and since she wanted to be with me, so I didn't drag her, I didn't keep her on my side. Somehow we just, it happened, like she came to me and we became friends, and then she started walking with me. It's not like I forced her to be with me or threatened or put her in duress that if you're with me, you can't talk to anyone else. But this is what I think the message she was giving, like later on also. And when I would want to go to the canteen now for back to the school thing, O level, she would say, "Oh, Layla, you're so rude. This is rude." And I would say, "Well, I want to, I'm not well and all this," but I wouldn't tell them I'm not well. So this is the problem. If you tell them you're not well, they tell you, don't tell anyone you're not well. If you tell them, then what, like lie to them. People want you to lie to them. Or some other friend telling me that you don't have to tell them that you are not well. But now a friend is coming for Eid and I'm here. I can't take a shower. I can't see them. I'm sick. I don't want them to see me like this. So I have to tell them, I'm sorry, I'm not well, right? Or should I lie to them? My, f- how would the other friend feel if? So one friend is saying lie, lie, or don't tell them that you're not feeling well. Now there are times when you truly. Anyway, so but in O levels, I try to hide the depression and never tell them that I'm depressed and that's why I'm missing school. She was more my friend who was tagging along with me all the time was very punctual. Although she had problems, she had come from Canada, and her father told me keep friendship with her. One day when he came, we had some thing, I don't know what, in O level CS. So, like the bottom line, okay, let's cut this short. Yeah, I don't have to explain it in detail and all. There are a lot of complications people have made. So, you know how people can slowly, slowly, in a very uncanny manner, although I wanted to give it in detail, I've cut it short, make others think that you are, oh, my other friend is on the line. Sorry, Laila. Sorry, Zahara. Like she called me Laila. Sorry, Laila. Uh, like showing that I will mind if she puts the phone down on me. Baba, I have another person. It's important call or something. Okay, no, you go and you talk to. No, I'm talking to you. I'm from Canada, and there's a second line coming. It's Ali Tim or someone here. Oh, Baba, talk to them. So I got very fed up with this kind of behavior of hers, like showing about me. And even then, before that, her sister had come and told me that if I, oh, so sorry, I'm again shocked because I'm in a shocking state right now. I have a nervous breakdown, so it was very difficult to get up this time, even more so now that my internet will be disconnected. I had to make calls, and really, this man again called me at 6 o'clock. Haven't solved the issue. Sometimes they say this, and sometimes they that. Really, very difficult. They've made painstaking nervous breakdown. So this is how I can't say right now, but it's in a very clever way. They're trying to put it on Sheikh Muhammad, his enemies, and you see how they got me involved. So, yeah, there are people in our lives, friends and close people, who can make you seem like a proud person when you're not, when you're reserved, and they can even like send signals against you, like indirectly, subliminal ways, and things like, okay, so he chose his a son, right? And so Devi at least told me that he did not get the Smiley's killed. He is not the one who got the Bastakis killed because you said something on Facebook against him that the principal was saying this, I wish he was dead or something. God forbid, may God give him a long life and all this. And even if the principal's voice came, and sometimes it could be true, sometimes it's false. So I said it on Facebook, being compelled and not being able to keep anything and bringing it out because it's very painful. I feel like I'm going to burst. So Facebook saved me, but I got these people into trouble, I felt. The Bastakis who are we've lost in Afghan, the UAE diplomats. But it's not Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan behind the killing. there's another enemy, and he got these humanitarian Bastaki diplomats killed, taking opportunity, like all these weaknesses are weaknesses. Like, okay, from बचपन से ये गुस्से में है, ये वो, they'll go on and exaggerate, and then take the weakness and make it even like make us shock, you know. So no, it's not. Devi has told me. Devi said, you won't believe it, but at least I can tell you this much. Telepathy with your mother, and you called out to her, your voice, my voice from London went to Karachi, and accurately calling her out twice, not even thrice, not even once, twice when I had that fever. So Devi saying, at least that much remember that I'm telling you the truth. There's someone, I can't tell you who it is, but they turn it around in such a way that the poor His Highness Sheikh Muhammad, even the maybe some, if I say this, Emirati, someone I could like now spring, like I was Allah बेचारे शेख मोहम्मद पे वो आ रहा है, वो कि हालांकि वो नहीं है, देवी ने मुझे बताया. I said, are you my mother? She said no, but it reached to your mother. Earlier on, my mother's voice came out. Like, it's not at the dressing table when I came out of the washroom. It was like terrible what they were. Then I somehow managed to get to the dressing table and all this. And there, my mother told me that, Zahra, I'm your mother. That was on the 29th when the no, biometrics man was coming. Maybe before that. Okay, she said, Zahra, earlier on, I'm your mother. Sheikh Muhammad has not done what you were being told in the bathroom in your head against him. Okay, so some signs like, maybe the brother wants power, or maybe he's shock pe shock, bara ke increasing. Maybe he made a comment, but but my mother told me, like, let's say he's made his son the crown prince and not one of the brothers or even the stepbrother who is older than the or even the second wife. Who's the second wife, right? Like, I could have made Shia. So taking, my mother said no. Sheikh Muhammad bin Zayed Al Nahyan is not the one. They are trying to, some very clever, cunning mastermind enemy of Abu Dhabi and also me, like, different, but they, it's like they can do these things, take your weakness and show that you are bad. You did the adultery, you did fornicate, you are the pimp, you are the prostitute, like that, making you the prostitute and then saying you are a prostitute. The pimp is that, you see, they can even, like, sex trafficking and all that. And when you, for example, right, there are people who, men and women, who how they, like cult leaders, how they mess up your mind and then make you think, oh, it's your fault. What, you wanted to be a prostitute. You wanted to do this. For example, like, and even ऐसे हैं कि they can even fool the judges, like covert narcissists, gaslighters. It's not what they say on YouTube. They don't go deep into this. There are cases where psychopaths have fooled the judges and gotten out. Rapists in Pakistan, yeah, okay, Pakistani court jurisdiction lawyers, I can't say, but like in America, American international, that high standard, right? Incarcerated Michael Jackson, we were told, like for example, maybe it's, you see, maybe. So ऐसा शक देते हैं कि बदली कर देते हैं यकीन में, उनके वीकनेसेस देख के थोड़े-थोड़े वो नहीं हैं, नहीं है। बिल्कुल आ रहा है कि नहीं होंगे भी नहीं आ रहा है, कह रहे नहीं है। My mother saying there's no way that day she calmed me down, thank God that, because have, I love what, I love his, like for example, the Crown Prince of Mohammed bin Salman, Qasim. I was going to- sorry. I, और थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा चेंज करने में उनको, वो ऐसा नहीं चेंज कर सकता कि वो ठीक है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वो देखें, पाकिस्तानियों के हम एक फ्रॉड किया इधर दुबई में मेरे कज़न के अगेंस्ट, मैं वो ढूंढ रही हूँ, लेकिन कह रहे नहीं बिकॉज पाकि उनका भी, बट ही इज नॉट फ्रॉम द दमक, ओके, एंड आई कॉल इट दमक. He's my father's relative. Excuse me. So another Hussein Sajwani, Fuad Sajwani, Hussein Fuad Sajwani, Allah my God, was ripped off by the Pakistani. He came and he met the family, my aunt, my uncle, and very friendly, and this, and I will helpful, and like looked very decent, sounded very decent, also. और फिर हुसैन फुआद सजवानी का पाकिस्तानी फ्रॉड केस, बिजनेस में उनको आई थिंक 1 बिलियन या क्या पाकिस्तानी फ्रॉड केस. अभी मुझे हुसैन सजवानी का वो जो मेरा कज़न है, वेरी क्लोज उसका, उनका मेरे मुझसे छोटा है, अ, उनका नहीं मिल रहा है अभी, सर्चिंग. ये धमाक हुसैन सजवानी माशाल्लाह, so happy to um, बहुत अच्छा, really amazing, and his children are also in this, so really proud of his children, proud of his wife, who is also a relative of my mother side community, and very proud of them. I can't find it. I can't find my cousin Hussein Sajwani's Pakistani fraud here, right? So और सिर्फ ये नहीं है, पूरा कैरेक्टर assassination, और they can do these things and make you believe that this person is a murderer or this person's character is terrible. And they can even give you evidence, perhaps, like this person went to my grandfather, her uncle, with her mother to say, to continue the lying against me that I was taking her to men. So I was supposed to. So I was ready for this because she knew my principal, Fikri family. I was ready that any day my principal will like look at me like those. My mother, my mother used to go to these two, Masuma and Zarina auntie, her aunts, her second, third cousins like that, right? Community. October. Then this cousin of my mother who spread false rumors against my mother's sisters and me had now come to our place, like near us. And Hamdan family left their house, and so the Maimans were there. They bought this house from Hamdan family, our neighbors, Hamdan and so in Karachi. So when this my mother's this cousin, I can't talk indirectly. I think I'm going to confuse you. Anyways, I'll try. When this cousin of mine who spread false rumors, she met this new neighbors of ours. Even that name looking at me like, like I've done something terrible. And then Masuma and Zarina, my mother, then going with my mother's cousin, first cousin, then they would look at me that I've done something terrible. They wouldn't talk to me. So the neighbor, Hamdan family's new neighbors that they sold the house to, the woman look at me because my mother wanted to make a parlor. She used to come for the parlor and then my mother closed it. My father said that सात पुश्तों को मैं बिठा के खिला सकता don't work. Oops, sorry, the tea has fallen. I don't know what to. So accident. Oh, my computer wire was going to burn last night. Thank God that light was open. I would not have been able to use my computer because the charger wire, I saved it. It's amazing miracle yesterday. So, how did this fall from the ashtray to the side? And I forgot. I always keep my on the side, up away from the ashtray. This time I had forgotten. It's like very accurate what they're trying to do. So they're trying also that I would not come on StreamYard with my computer to show on the device, mobile device, I can't share on StreamYard the what do you call it, the other website pages. But on the computer, I can do that. No tab also. I can't on tab also share, I think. But so StreamYard, I can come on my device, mobile, but I won't be able to show anything on the screen. Okay, a little the wire burnt, but then I saved it and I've put a tape on it. So Nuksan bin, they want me to lose my money. Yes. You see, yesterday, that day I was just thinking that, see this, then the refrigerator, maybe I should buy a new computer. I'm not going to go looking for in this halat. So all this and extra charges. So you know how they lie against you. Moreover, they kind of give okay, they won't gossip, they'll praise you, like this other friend was saying. She was praising you, a friend of mine, also going to that friend of mine, old friend, but she kind of would show people, not very subtly, and on the face she'll praise me. Oh yeah, Sarah there, she's such a nice person, yeah. She won't do that, but signaling a contradictory message, or to me also, to make me believe, to make me doubt myself, doubt my reservedness. But thank God that, my week time, she came when I was separated from Miss Dissa, and Karachi American School was not taking me, and I had joined the CAS the second time, right? Not the first time. The first time, thank God she wasn't there to put me down like this. The way she was putting me down, it was very subtle. God save Abu Dhabi. God save UAE. Eh, Okay, I have to go now. I can't talk much. Not that I want to go. Love to just be here out here. Uh, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan is innocent, not guilty. देवी, लेकिन देवी के कुछ वो मुझे अभी कुछ कहना नहीं चाह रही है, फॉर माई ओन सेफ्टी हियर इन दुबई।